So hello everyone, now I will be demonstrating our experiment in Proteus. So our first task was ultrasonic sensor measure distance from an object using ultrasonic sensor. This one is actually the ultrasonic sensor. The model is ASSR04. In ordinary Proteus this sensor isn't available, and in our previous experiments where Arduino wasn't available, we added Arduino. How? We have downloaded some files and then showed those library files in our system. So similarly to that Arduino include, we also include a sonar sensor like this, and to do this you need to download the library files for the sonar sensor, and you can have that library files from this link here. In reference section of your lab sheet you will find Arduino ultrasonic sonar library to Proteus. You will go there by clicking it and you will find the link to download, and you will be able to download that library files. Similarly to that ultrasonic library, you also need the L298 library so that you can have the L298 IC like this motor driver. So these are the two links that you need to follow to download the library files, and after downloading the library files you need to copy those files and you need to paste those in the library directory of your Proteus, and that process is already demonstrated in first Arduino based experiment where I have included the library of Arduino Uno and Arduino Mega and another library, and I have showed the path where you generally need to paste those library files. So now I am not showing you that because this is already given in lecture first video, I guess. So this is the circuit now we need to draw, and this is the Proteus environment. I already drawn this circuit because I think you already have gained that knowledge so that you can draw this sort of circuits. So to pick those components here, let me introduce the components. This is the virtual terminal, so this component is available here in this mode, virtual terminal, this one virtual terminal, and this one Arduino. So in this component mode, if you click here P and then if you write Arduino, so Arduino will be available. And for this ultrasonic sonar sensor you need to write ultrasonic, and then this second one ultrasonic sensor. So ultrasonic sensor ACSR04, this is the sensor that we are using, so you need to double click this one so that it is available in your component list. And this one actually a potentiometer, so to have a potentiometer you need to write potentiometer or pot just. So if you write just pot, then I think many things are available, and we will be needing this one pot AC active. So this one you need to double click so that this will be available in your component list. So after having available all these components, you need to configure the circuits, and I think you can configure it easily since you have already done couple of experiments related to this Proteus and Arduino things. So I'm not demonstrating the circuit drawing now, so this is already done. Again, if you face any problem you can consult me always. So the circuit is already done, all I need to upload the code, and this is the code portion. I already demonstrated and explained the steps what is written here, so I am just verifying it now. That is, it is compiling this case, and now it is done compiling. So all I need to copy the hex file location. The hex file, if you notice here, this is the hex file location, so you need to copy this one. So I just select this and Ctrl C, and I need to show it here, so double click, and now here Ctrl A, Ctrl V. So the hex file directory is shown like this. Now I'm clicking OK. And another thing is that if you use this ultrasonic sonar sensor, then also there is another hex file for this ultrasonic sonar portion as well. So you also need to show those hex file, and if you don't show this, then it will create a problem. So you need to double click here, and here it is written here ultrasonic sonar sensor .hex. so here you need to show your hex file directory, and if you click on this file button, so you need to show that hex file, and you will find the hex file from that download link. So whenever you will download the library files for ultrasonic sonar library, and you will have a zip file, and whenever you will extract those zip file, you will find this ultrasonic TEF, and you need to show this like double clicking. So it is now shown, and if you now click OK, so all the codes are uploaded. I just uploaded the necessary code for Arduino Uno board and also the necessary code for sonar sensor. Now if I click on this, that is run the simulation, so now the simulation is running and it is showing the distance, and you know this distance is in centimeter, and also we have used the integer variable, that's why no fractional portion here. Now to simulate our experiment, if I change this potentiometer value, let's say now it is this lowest position, so if I increase this position by clicking here, also by clicking here, then you can observe this value is changing. That means the distance is changing, and we are simulating that distance using this potentiometer. So in physical environment, whenever you have an object in front of the sonar sensor, and if you move that object, then obviously you will notice that your values, that the distances are changing, because the distances are being calculated using the sonar ultrasonic sound that is being reflected back. So if you change these values, your values is changing, that means your ultrasonic sonar sensor is working. So now I can click here to stop the simulations. Now in the lab sheet, we have constructed the circuits, we have varied the potentiometer, and I have observed the serial monitor for distance reading. So first task is completed.